Let's quickly go over 3 different ways to assess your field pea plant stand, using the hoop or fixed area method, the row length method, and the quick square foot method. Starting with the fixed area method, you have your hoop or square of known area, you throw it randomly in the field, and you count all of the plants within. For field peas, one thing we want to watch out for is that they'll branch from the base of the plant, so make sure you're counting the whole plants and not miscounting branches. Also, with it being a bit drier this year, some plants didn't germinate until they got that May-long rain, so there might be some smaller plants hiding as well. There are some pros and cons to this method. The pro is that it's a really accurate method, the con is that there are quite a few pea plants within that area to count. The hoop I'm using here is 28¼ inches across, meaning it's really easy to convert to plants per acre. You just add 4 zeros onto the end of your count. For hoops and squares of other sizes, it's easier to just go into the Bean app and use the Plant Stand Assessor tool. It was designed for soybeans, but it works for any crop. Pick that fixed area method, enter in your hoop or square size, and then throw in the plants you've counted to get that average from the app. The second method is the row length method, and this is the one that we use in our on-farm network trials. Count the number of plants along the length of row. In our trials, we count 10 feet of 2 rows at 2 spots within each trial strip to capture plant population. In your fields with any method, try to take at least 10 random counts per field to get an average. Compare good and bad areas, avoiding the headlands. Investigate reasons behind poor emergence. Is it pest damage, a seeder issue, or seed depth, or is it something else? With the row length method, you can again use the Plant Stand Assessor tool in the Bean app. This time selecting the row length method, enter in your row width and the length of your row you counted, toss in the plant counts, and get your average. The last method I want to touch on is the square foot method. It's quick, but it is less accurate than the other two just since you're covering a smaller area. However, it does work well if you're looking later in the season when making those fungicide decisions. Those pea plants are a bit bigger and those tendrils have knit together. It's just tough to get a bigger sample. So you start by taking your row width in inches, divide 144 by it, which is the area in a square foot, and count the plants in that length of row. Here my row width is 9 inches, so I'm counting 16 inches of a single row to get plants per square foot, and I've got 8 plants per square foot here. Taking a look in the Bean app, this is the same field as that hoop method, and you can see it's going to return an overestimate of the plant stand in the field. Here, more counts would help improve that estimate. The method you choose isn't as important as the fact that you just get out there and you take a look at your plant stands coming up out of the ground.